Alright, well, I'm here in the middle of the street. I was going back to work, and the driver's side front pretty much just collapsed. And there was some grinding noises before it collapsed, which makes me think that something was wrong with the something was hitting the rotor, because it would only make grinding noises when I would turn. And then all of a sudden I went to turn, and I just wanted to make it to work, and I would look at it there, but probably maybe like not even a quarter mile away, something popped, and it just collapsed on itself. And I got the wheel off, and I'm looking at it down here, and I don't see anything other than maybe the ball joint. Like I said, I've been needing to replace the ball joint. It's been making some squeaking noises, but not too bad. So I thought maybe, I ordered them, and then by this weekend I was gonna replace them. But down here you can see that ball joint looks pretty bad. So that's like the only thing I can think of, because everything else looks good. Probably the upper ball joint's probably not very good either. So, but nothing looks broken. I thought maybe the control arm gave out, but the control arm looks good. All the bolts and stuff are still in there. The shock and spring still looks good. Nothing wrong with that. So the only reason why it would give out like that would be if the lower ball joint popped out of its socket, maybe. So I think what I'm gonna have to end up doing is just calling a tow truck, load this onto a flatbed, and then towing it to somewhere where I can work on it with parts. I guess I should just put this tire back on, because there's nothing I can really do about this right now. Changing out ball joints right now, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't have the ball joints. Going to AutoZone or wherever a car parts place and picking one up, a set up, and switching them out, I don't even know if that's the actual problem. So yeah, that's unfortunate. It's gonna cost me a few $100 at least, maybe like $500 to tow this rig home. So that really sucks. That's part of van life, I guess. It's the good thing of not having to pay rent. I was planning on changing out the ball joints anyway, so I guess, tack on a extra $500 to that for towing to get this thing fixed. Man, I just wish it would have made it just till this weekend so I could fix this, and it wouldn't have happened. But I probably need new bearings at this point, because I drove a little bit, like maybe 20 feet to get this out of the road. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, that sucks, man. Oh yeah, if you look under there, I put the wheel back on and lowered the van back down, and you can see right there the ball joint is completely busted through the bottom of the housing. So it's really just a ball joint problem. Everything else looks fine. Yeah, it's really too bad. I ordered the ball joints, they're on their way. They're gonna be here tomorrow, actually. It's just one more day. I guess I shouldn't have driven it, but lucky it happened on a surface street and not on the freeway, because that might have killed me. So yeah, ooh, it's hot getting out of the sun there, but that's part of the Dajiban life, man. So it's a good thing I carry around tools with me in my garage. Unfortunately, I can't fix this today. Normally, if something breaks, I'm able to fix it on the road, just keep going. But today, not able to do that. I guess I could theoretically go to AutoZone, pick up a ball joint, and switch it out, but that would take hours. Just getting there via Uber and back, and then also the cops, because I stop in a red zone. So the cops might not like that. While I'm gone, they'll be like, what's this car doing here? You know what I mean? I might get towed. So since I already have ball joints on the way, I'll just, bite the bullet, a few $100, whatever it is. Get it towed back safe where I can work on it safely and not in the street. Especially if it starts getting dark. You know what I mean? I don't want to be trying to change a ball joint out in the dark, even though I do have all the tools with me to possibly do it. This is just one of the prices you pay of van life. So it's a con, definitely. It's not a pro, but you know, you gotta adapt and overcome, just work through it. So I'll leave it off here. I'll let you guys know what the final bill was for the towing. Probably like 100+ miles or so to my destination. Unfortunately, I don't have a place to work on it anywhere close by. So yeah. All right, so that's the end of that ordeal. I made it back to my parents' house where I keep my pickup truck on the street. So that'll be, you know, have to be my form of transportation for now. I'm gonna try to get started on the repair tomorrow, which you guys will probably see next week, because I'm gonna break it up into 2 videos. But yeah, it was 570 bucks. Yeah, straight down the drain. I mean, if it was any other vehicle, I would probably just, you know, be like, you know what, it's time to throw this thing away. But because this is my house, or this is my home, 570 bucks it's kind of worth it. Any other vehicle, like I said, I probably wouldn't tow. I would just choose to junk it and just buy another one. Unless it's like a newer car, obviously, and it's insured and all that. You know, lesson learned, you know, moral of the story is don't buy suspension components from eBay, like cheap Chinese. I mean, it lasted a year, honestly, and I was going to change them out anyway. I have the parts being delivered tomorrow, so it was like 1 day or 2 days a little early that this happened. If it just held out for 2 more days, then it wouldn't have been a problem. But, you know, I guess I tried to stretch my luck. I started noticing some squeaking. Basically, when you have a bad ball joint, what it sounds like is it sounds like a squeaky bed, like, you know, like the that noise, like bed springs, like really bad bed springs. And it made that noise a little bit. It wasn't like a constant thing. You know, I heard it maybe 2 or 3 times in the past, maybe month, I would say, within the past month. And so I figured, oh yeah, it's time to change those ball joints out, which is why I ordered them. But yeah, it just, you know, it just went out. So I blame the Chinese. I don't know if anyone's Chinese out there. I don't blame you, obviously. It's just a joke. I blame myself more than anyone, honestly. But yeah, that kind of sucks. But you know, well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I guess, you know, you'll get to see me actually do some real work on this van. And hopefully the damage isn't too bad, where I can salvage it. Last time I had to like replace the spindle, so I had to go to the junkyard and find a new spindle and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully it's not a major surgery, that it doesn't have to be down for too long, that it's just down for a day, and then once I get the ball joint in, the new one, then, you know, back on the road. So yeah, but here's to hoping. But anyway, thanks for watching.